When Selena Gomez married producer Blanco, their $100 million celebration redefined wedding luxury. Ralph Lauren couture, Tiffany diamonds, cliffside vows, and 170 A-list guests. But the real jaw-droppers weren't just the gowns or venues, it's the one-of-a-kind luxuries no wedding has ever showcased before. The $100 million wedding that stopped the world. On September 27, 2025, in Santa Barbara, California, the entertainment world stood still as two of music's most influential figures exchanged vows in what can only be described as the most luxurious wedding celebration of the decade. This wasn't just any celebrity wedding. This was a private, star-studded ceremony that blended intimacy with celebrity glamour, featuring a billionaire bride whose net worth reaches astronomical heights, and a producer whose musical genius has shaped the sound of modern pop music. The venue selection alone was a masterpiece of luxury event planning that cost more than most people's lifetime earnings. The main ceremony took place at Seacrest Nursery in Santa Barbara. But this wasn't just any nursery, this was a lush, verdant cliffside property overlooking the Santa Barbara Channel, where nature itself served as the most expensive decorator money could never truly buy. Picture this, an oceanfront-inspired backdrop with green fields and natural elegance, where large white tents were strategically positioned for dining, dancing, and festivities, creating a seamless indoor-outdoor experience that merged luxury with breathtaking natural beauty. The property featured stunning outdoor space ideal for an intimate gathering of close friends and family, with aerial views highlighting the magnificent coastal setting that money simply cannot replicate elsewhere. The location was kept secret until guests arrived, with shuttle buses ensuring discretion and preventing any unauthorized access to their sacred day. When your wedding venue requires its own security perimeter and helicopter restrictions, you know you've achieved true exclusivity. The coastal paradise remained undisturbed by paparazzi and uninvited spectators, allowing the couple to celebrate in complete privacy. But the luxury didn't begin on the wedding day itself. The festivities kicked off with a rehearsal dinner held the night before at a mansion in nearby Hope Ranch, an exclusive gated community in the Santa Ynez Mountains foothills known for its multi-million-dollar estates and equestrian facilities. Hope Ranch isn't just any neighborhood, it's a sanctuary for the ultra-wealthy, where privacy is the ultimate luxury amenity and estates sprawl across thousands of acres. The rehearsal dinner was described as having the best vibe and extending late into the night, setting a joyful tone for the weekend's celebrations. When you can afford to rent entire estates for what most people would consider warm-up events, you're operating on a level of luxury that transcends ordinary understanding. The mansion provided the perfect intimate setting for the couple's closest friends and family to gather before the main celebration. Guest accommodations elevated the experience even further. Many attendees stayed at the luxurious El Encanto Hotel, where rooms start at $3,500 per night, owned by Tinder co-founder Justin Mateen. This wasn't just about providing rooms for out-of-town guests. This was about ensuring that every single person attending the wedding maintained the same standard of luxury throughout their entire experience. When your wedding guest accommodation costs more per night than most people's monthly rent, you're creating an environment where luxury becomes the baseline expectation. The El Encanto isn't just expensive, it's exclusive. This historic luxury property has hosted countless celebrities and dignitaries over the decades, featuring breathtaking ocean views and impeccable service that ensures guests wake up to the same standard of excellence they'll experience throughout the wedding weekend. The hotel choice demonstrated the couple's commitment to providing an extraordinary experience for everyone who traveled to celebrate their union. Now let's talk about the fashion that truly stopped the world. When you have access to every designer on the planet and a budget that makes most people's lottery dreams look modest, the pressure to create something truly spectacular becomes immense. Selena Gomez and her styling team didn't just meet these expectations, they obliterated them with choices that will influence bridal fashion for years to come. Gomez stunned in a custom Ralph Lauren halter gown that represented months of planning, multiple fittings, and countless hours of hand craftsmanship. This wasn't a dress you could buy off the rack or even custom order with a few weeks' notice. The gown was a masterpiece of couture artistry, a hand-draped satin, backless halter style with elegant fabric folds, intricate floral embroidery, lace accents at the neck and bodice, and a dramatic open back with a full-length romantic skirt. The dress featured an hourglass silhouette and flowing silk skirt, with a long train that evoked old Hollywood glamour, while incorporating vintage-inspired pleats and contemporary floral detailing. Every element was carefully designed to photograph beautifully, while ensuring Gomez could move comfortably throughout the day's celebrations. The train created stunning visual moments as she walked down the aisle and during the couple's romantic photo session. But the dress was just the beginning of Gomez's bridal look. Her accessories were carefully curated to complement the gown's elegance without overwhelming its intricate details. She wore platinum and diamond earrings from Tiffany & Company, a heritage brand renowned for its exquisite craftsmanship and astronomical price points. These weren't just earrings, they were investment pieces that could fund luxury cars while adding the perfect sparkle to frame her face. Her engagement ring remained the star of her jewelry collection, that stunning 6-carat Marquise diamond engagement ring that was prominently featured in every photograph. The ring, with its classic Marquise cut and pave band, represented not just an engagement symbol, but a serious financial investment that most people could never dream of affording. The way it caught the light during the ceremony created magical moments captured by their photographer. Gomez carried a simple bouquet of white lily of the valley or baby's breath flowers, a choice that appeared understated but represented incredible luxury. Lily of the valley is one of the most expensive flowers in the world, often associated with royal weddings due to its delicacy, seasonal availability, and substantial cost. When Kate Middleton chose Lily of the Valley for her royal wedding, it set a precedent for luxury bridal bouquets that Gomez clearly embraced. Her beauty look was equally spectacular, crafted by a team of the industry's most sought-after professionals. Her hair was styled in short Hollywood glam curls by Renato Campora, perfectly complementing the vintage-inspired elegance of her gown. Her makeup featured fresh rosy glam with a smoky eye and peachy lip, while even her manicure was noteworthy. A toasted mani by Tom Bachik that provided the perfect complement to her overall aesthetic. Benny Blanco perfectly complemented his bride's elegance while maintaining his own sophisticated style. He wore a traditional black Ralph Lauren tuxedo with a bow tie, ruffled button-down shirt for a retro flair, and lace detailing on the white shirt. The coordination between their outfits wasn't accidental. It represented careful planning to ensure their fashion choices would photograph beautifully together and create a cohesive aesthetic that reflected their partnership. The choice to dress both the bride and groom in Ralph Lauren wasn't just about fashion, it was about brand association and luxury positioning. Ralph Lauren represents American elegance and timeless sophistication, qualities that both Gomez and Blanco wanted to embody on their wedding day. When you can afford to have any designer in the world create your wedding attire, choosing Ralph Lauren sends a message about values, aesthetics, and the kind of legacy you want to create. The guest list itself was a testament to authentic Hollywood relationships and represented a significant expense in terms of accommodation, security, and coordination. Around 170 guests attended, creating a star-studded yet intimate atmosphere that money alone could never buy. The carefully curated roster included Taylor Swift, Paul Rudd, Ed Sheeran, Paris Hilton, Ashley Park, Halsey, Avan Jogia, David Henry, and Gomez's Only Murders in the Building co-stars Steve Martin and Martin Short. Taylor Swift's attendance was particularly noteworthy, especially considering her demanding schedule and the security logistics required for her presence. The pop superstar had jokingly offered to be the flower girl during the engagement announcement, showcasing the genuine friendship between the two women. Swift's presence required additional security measures and coordination that added significantly to the wedding's complexity and cost. Ed Sheeran represented the music industry connection that brought Gomez and Blanco together, while Paris Hilton's confirmed attendance added Hollywood glamour to the celebration. The inclusion of Gomez's Wizards of Waverly Place co-star David Henry demonstrated her loyalty to long-term friendships spanning her entire career. Notable absences included Meryl Streep, who was invited but unable to attend, and Nicola Peltz with Brooklyn Beckham, who skipped due to film commitments. Even with unlimited resources, coordinating the schedules of the world's most in-demand celebrities remains a challenge that demonstrates the genuine relationships required to bring together such an exclusive gathering. The intimate ceremony began at 3 p.m., a carefully chosen time that provided perfect natural lighting for photography, while allowing for an extended celebration that would stretch well into the evening. When you're spending $100 million on a wedding, even the timing becomes a strategic decision designed to maximize every moment's potential for creating unforgettable memories. The couple exchanged vows that captured romantic moments later shared on Instagram, providing the world with glimpses of their intimate celebration. The photos showed the couple holding hands, embracing, skipping across a field, and Gomez adjusting Blanco's bow tie before a kiss. One particularly tender photo showed Gomez seated on the ground with Blanco's head in her lap, capturing the comfortable intimacy that defined their relationship. The entertainment was as carefully curated as everything else about this celebration. Music played a central role, handled by Blanco, ensuring that every song reflected the couple's personal taste and relationship history. When your groom is one of the most successful music producers in the world, you don't need to hire a DJ. You have access to someone who's crafted hits for virtually every major artist artist of the past decade. Martin Short was humorously positioned as the ring bearer, while there were reports of Steve Martin potentially performing on banjo. The idea of having Emmy and Grammy-winning entertainers performing at your wedding reception isn't just luxury, it's a level of exclusivity that money alone cannot always buy. These performances represented personal relationships and genuine affection rather than contracted entertainment. Cultural elements added authenticity to the luxury celebration. The wedding included the hora, a lively Jewish wedding dance, blending tradition with contemporary celebration. These moments demonstrated how authentic cultural practices can enhance rather than conflict with high-end celebrations, creating depth and meaning that pure luxury cannot achieve alone. The culinary experience reflected personal touches over traditional wedding extravagance, showcasing how extreme wealth can be channeled into meaningful choices rather than mere display. Rather than a massive wedding cake, the couple opted for a mini cake to freeze for future anniversaries, an intimate choice that prioritized meaning over spectacle. This decision highlighted how even the most extravagant weddings can include personal touches that reflect the individuals involved rather than just following luxury wedding conventions. Photography was handled by acclaimed artist Petra Collins, whose work has appeared in prestigious outlets like Vogue Italia and Time. This wasn't just wedding photography. This was artistic documentation that would preserve these moments as works of art rather than simple snapshots. When your wedding photographer's work hangs in galleries and commands five-figure fees for commercial shoots, you're ensuring that every moment will be captured with museum-quality artistry. Security and logistics for this event were unprecedented in scope and complexity. Enhanced security measures were implemented to ensure privacy and safety for all attendees, including additional personnel to prevent paparazzi intrusions. When your guest list includes multiple billionaires, Grammy winners, and A-list celebrities, security becomes a major expense category that can easily reach $20,000 to $100,000 for a single event. The wedding planning was entrusted to renowned event planner Mindy Weiss, the mastermind behind celebrations for the Kardashians, Justin Bieber, and countless other A-listers. When Mindy Weiss takes on a project, you know it's going to be extraordinary. And this wedding proved to be her magnum opus. The estimated cost reached up to $10 million, though industry experts suggest the true figure could be significantly higher when all luxury elements are factored in. When the couple announced their marriage on social media, the response was immediate and overwhelming. Gomez posted photos with the caption, "September 27th, 25, while Blanco commented, "My wife in real life," capturing the joy and reality of their new status as husband and wife. The posts amassed millions of views and interactions within hours, demonstrating the global fascination with their union. This $100 million celebration represented more than just a wedding. It was a cultural phenomenon that redefined what's possible when unlimited resources meet genuine love, setting new standards for luxury celebrations while maintaining authentic emotion and personal meaning throughout every carefully planned detail. The billionaire love story and empire that made it possible. Now that we've witnessed the spectacular celebration itself, let's dive into the extraordinary love story and the massive fortunes that made this $100 million wedding not just possible, but almost inevitable. Because understanding how Selena Gomez became a billionaire and how Benny Blanco conquered the music industry reveals why this wedding was more than just a luxury spectacle. It was the union of two entertainment empires worth over $1.3 billion combined. The financial magnitude behind this wedding is staggering when you consider the individual success stories that led to this moment. Selena Gomez's net worth represents one of the most impressive financial achievements in entertainment history. Research suggests Gomez's net worth ranges from $700 million per Forbes conservative estimate to $1.3 billion per Bloomberg and other sources, making her one of the youngest billionaires in the world and certainly one of the wealthiest entertainers ever to walk down the aisle. This astronomical wealth wasn't inherited or stumbled upon. It was methodically built through strategic business decisions that transformed Gomez from a Disney Channel star into a global business mogul whose influence extends far beyond entertainment. Her journey to billionaire status began in the most humble circumstances, providing inspiration for entrepreneurs worldwide who dream of building similar empires. Gomez's entertainment career began at the tender age of 10 when she appeared on Barney and Friends from 2002 to 2004 alongside future pop star Demi Lovato. This early start in children's television provided her with crucial on-camera experience and and industry connections that would prove invaluable throughout her career. But her true breakthrough came with Wizards of Waverly Place from 2007 to 2012, a Disney Channel series that earned multiple Emmy Awards and established her as a teen icon with global recognition. The show's success provided Gomez with not just fame, but the financial foundation and industry credibility needed to launch her music career. Her transition to music proved equally lucrative and artistically successful. Starting with Selena Gomez and The Scene, she released 3 albums from 2009 to 2011 before embarking on a solo career that would generate hundreds of millions in revenue through album sales, streaming and touring. Her musical achievements include chart toppers like Come and Get It from 2013 and Lose You to Love Me from 2019. Her first Billboard Hot 100 #1. But perhaps more impressive from a business perspective, her recent collaborations have demonstrated her ability to create global phenomena, including Calm Down remix with Rima, which became the most streamed Afrobeat song ever, with over 1 billion streams. However, Gomez's true financial breakthrough came from her venture into the beauty industry, with a business model that revolutionized celebrity entrepreneurship. Rare Beauty, launched in 2020, wasn't just another celebrity beauty line. It was a carefully crafted brand that addressed real market needs, while incorporating meaningful social impact initiatives. The numbers surrounding Rare Beauty are simply staggering. The brand achieved $370 million in 2023 revenue, while focusing on inclusivity and mental health advocacy through the Rare Impact Fund. Bloomberg's $1.3 billion net worth estimate attributes 81% of Gomez's wealth to Rare Beauty, demonstrating how a single, well-executed business venture can create generational wealth. But Gomez's business acumen extends beyond beauty products. She continues to command enormous fees for her entertainment work, including $600,000 per episode for Only Murders in the Building, making her one of the highest-paid actors in television. This show has also earned her critical acclaim and award nominations, proving that her business success hasn't come at the expense of artistic achievement. Her film career has expanded strategically beyond commercial projects to include prestigious independent films. Her credits include Spring Breakers, the Hotel Transylvania series, and Emilia Perez, for which she won a Best Actress award at Cannes. As an executive producer, she has demonstrated her influence behind the camera through projects like 13 Reasons Why and Only Murders in the Building, earning Emmy and Golden Globe nominations. On the other side of this billionaire union stands Benny Blanco, whose own success story represents a different but equally impressive path to wealth and influence in the music industry. Benny Blanco's net worth is estimated at $50 million, accumulated through decades of creating some of the most successful songs in modern pop music history. Born Benjamin Joseph Levin on March 8, 1988 in Reston, Virginia, Blanco's rise to music industry prominence began in the most grassroots way possible. He developed his early passion for music by producing beats in his bedroom, inspired by artists like Nas while experimenting with pop production techniques. This DIY approach to learning music production would later influence his innovative approach to creating hits for the world's biggest stars. His career breakthrough came through strategic mentorship and an incredible work ethic. His relationship with Dr. Luke at Cars Money Productions provided him with industry access and professional guidance that transformed his bedroom hobby into a legitimate career. But it was his talent and dedication that turned opportunity into extraordinary success. Blanco's production credits read like a greatest hits compilation spanning multiple decades and genres. His early breakthrough successes included co-producing Britney Spears' Circus in 2008, Katy Perry's Teenage Dream in 2010, and Kesha's Tick-Tock in 2009. These weren't just hit songs, they were cultural phenomena that dominated radio, streaming platforms, and dance floors worldwide. By 2011, he had evolved into an independent producer capable of creating massive hits, as demonstrated by his work on Maroon 5's Moves Like Jagger and Payphone. These successes established him as one of the most sought-after producers in the industry, capable of working with any artist and creating songs that would top charts globally. His extensive catalog includes collaborations with virtually every major artist of the past 15 years. Ed Sheeran, Justin Bieber, Rihanna, Halsey, BTS, Eminem, Ariana Grande, and SZA. The scope of his influence becomes clear when you consider that his work has contributed to over 500 million album-equivalent units sold worldwide, representing billions of dollars in revenue for record labels, streaming platforms, and the artists themselves. The numbers surrounding Blanco's success are equally impressive from an individual achievement perspective. He has 29 #1 songs to his name and has won 5 BMI Songwriter of the Year awards, establishing him as one of the most successful producers and songwriters in music history. These accolades represent not just creative recognition, but significant financial rewards through royalties and production fees. The romantic chapter of their story began in a surprisingly understated way, considering the massive success both individuals had already achieved. The journey from professional collaborators to life partners spans nearly a decade, demonstrating how genuine relationships can develop slowly and authentically, even within the high-pressure environment of the entertainment industry. Their personal relationship enhanced rather than distracted from their professional capabilities. Gomez described the album as representing their past, present, and future, showcasing how their personal relationship had become inseparable from their creative output. The proposal itself perfectly captured their approach to balancing extraordinary wealth with down-to-earth authenticity. On December 11, 2024, during what seemed like a casual picnic that included Taco Bell, Blanco presented Gomez with her stunning engagement ring. The juxtaposition of fast food and a $1 million diamond ring perfectly encapsulated their ability to maintain normalcy despite their extraordinary circumstances. The moment was captured and shared on Instagram with Gomez's caption, "Forever begins now," while Blanco commented with, "Hey wait, and that's my wife." These simple, heartfelt social media posts demonstrated their preference for authentic expression over elaborate publicity campaigns, despite having access to the world's best marketing and PR teams. Their combined financial power, exceeding $1.35 billion when both their net worths are considered, represents one of the wealthiest unions in entertainment history. This financial foundation made their $100 million wedding not just possible, but almost expected given their status, success, and the standards they've established throughout their individual careers. Understanding their individual achievements and combined wealth reveals why their wedding represented more than just a celebrity spectacle. It was the celebration of two self-made success stories coming together to create something even more powerful and influential than the sum of their already impressive individual parts. The global celebration and cultural impact of luxury redefined. The final chapter of this extraordinary wedding story extends far beyond the ceremony itself, encompassing the overwhelming global celebration, the positive cultural influence, and the lasting impact that transformed a private celebration into a worldwide phenomenon that redefined luxury wedding standards. When billionaires get married with this level of thoughtfulness and authenticity, the reverberations create positive change across multiple industries and inspire countless couples planning their own celebrations. The immediate public reaction was overwhelmingly positive and celebratory, with fans, industry colleagues, and celebrities expressing genuine joy and support for the couple's beautiful union. The response demonstrated how authentic love stories can capture global attention and create moments of shared happiness that transcend cultural boundaries and bring people together in celebration. Celebrity reactions poured in immediately after Gomez shared the first photos on Instagram, with the posts amassing millions of views, likes, and heartfelt comments within hours of publication. The engagement levels demonstrated the genuine affection that both Gomez and Blanco have cultivated throughout their careers, with industry colleagues and fans alike celebrating their happiness with authentic enthusiasm. Gomez's mother, Mandy Teefy, shared an emotional Instagram post celebrating the union, highlighting the genuine family joy surrounding the marriage and demonstrating how this celebration brought together families and communities in shared happiness. The maternal blessing and public celebration added another layer of authenticity to an already heartwarming love story. Blanco's initial comment on Gomez's wedding post, "My wife in real life," became an instant viral moment, eliciting adoration for its simplicity and authentic affection. The comment perfectly captured the disbelief and joy of their new reality, while generating hundreds of thousands of likes within hours, demonstrating how genuine emotion resonates more powerfully than elaborate publicity campaigns. The overwhelming response demonstrated the genuine affection fans and industry colleagues have for both Gomez and Blanco. Social media erupted with congratulations and celebrations, with many praising the couple's authentic love story and the beautiful celebration they created. The positive energy surrounding their union created a moment of shared joy that transcended typical celebrity news cycles. Gomez has consistently expressed how happy the relationship makes her, stating in interviews that she's happier than ever. Her public statements have emphasized how Blanco has made her feel safest and loved unconditionally, showcasing a relationship built on mutual respect and genuine care. The cultural impact of this wedding extends far beyond celebrity gossip and entertainment news. When a wedding costs $100 million and features this level of thoughtful luxury, it influences trends across multiple industries while setting new standards for how extreme wealth can be used to create meaningful celebrations that honor both tradition and personal values. Wedding planners worldwide are already studying every aspect of this celebration, from the venue selection strategy to the fashion coordination to the entertainment decisions. The integration of intimate personal touches with museum-quality luxury has created a new template for high-end wedding planning that prioritizes authenticity alongside extravagance. This approach challenges the industry to think beyond mere expense and consider how luxury can serve deeper emotional and cultural purposes. The choice of Ralph Lauren for both the bride and groom's attire wasn't just about fashion. It represented a significant brand moment that has already influenced luxury wedding fashion trends. The custom Ralph Lauren gown, with its intricate details and classic silhouette, has sparked interest among brides seeking similar elegance for their own celebrations, with bridal boutiques reporting increased requests for halter neck designs and vintage-inspired details. The venue choices have created new standards for luxury wedding locations and changed how couples think about celebrating in natural settings. The use of Seacrest Nursery and the exclusive Hope Branch community has increased demand for similarly exclusive natural settings that provide privacy while maintaining breathtaking beauty. This trend toward outdoor luxury has influenced venue development and wedding planning approaches across the luxury market. The integration of authentic cultural elements like the hora dance while maintaining ultra-luxury standards has shown how traditional celebrations can be elevated without losing their cultural significance. This approach has influenced discussions among wedding planners about how to honor heritage while creating modern luxury experiences that respect both tradition and contemporary aesthetics. The social media announcement strategy set new precedents for celebrity wedding, reveals and influenced how high-profile couples share important life moments. Gomez's simple yet elegant Instagram post with minimal caption proved that sometimes less is more, even when you're announcing one of the most expensive weddings in history. This understated approach has influenced how luxury brands and high-profile individuals approach social media communication. The guest list management and security protocols developed for this event have become templates for future high-profile celebrations and influenced the luxury event. Security industry. The ability to maintain privacy for 170 high-profile guests while ensuring their safety and comfort required innovations in event security that are now being implemented for other luxury celebrations, corporate events, and private gatherings. The culinary approach of incorporating personal comfort foods and family recipes alongside gourmet catering has influenced luxury wedding catering trends. The couple's decision to include meaningful foods rather than just expensive ingredients has encouraged other couples to think about how their wedding menus can tell their personal stories while still maintaining high-end presentation and quality. Photography as art documentation, exemplified by acclaimed artist Petra Collins's work, has elevated expectations for wedding photography and influenced how couples think about preserving their wedding memories. The museum-quality artistic approach has created demand for photographers who can blend documentary storytelling with fine art aesthetics. Perhaps most significantly, this wedding demonstrated how authentic emotion and genuine relationships can coexist with extreme luxury without compromising either element. The couple's decision to prioritize personal touches over traditional wedding extravagance, such as choosing a mini cake over a massive display or incorporating cultural traditions alongside contemporary luxury, showed that even $100 million celebrations can maintain authenticity and personal meaning. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed watching this video, click on one of the boxes playing on your screen to watch more similar content.